The film It Ends With Us earned over $80 million opening weekend, but as box office numbers climbed, the promotional tour began to fray. Fans noted that the film's director and male lead, Justin Baldoni, was missing from all joint press events. This coincided with the entire cast and crew unfollowing him on Instagram. Blake Lively, the film's star and co-producer, spent the press tour cross-promoting the film with her husband's summer blockbuster, operating independently of the director. While social media sleuths hunted for clues, attorneys were preparing for a multi-jurisdictional legal war. The conflict involved federal claims of sexual harassment and a $400 million defamation countersuit. What began as internet gossip eventually required the intervention of the Southern District of New York. This diagram shows the initial fracture point in the editing room. A single production path split into two versions, a director's cut and a producer's cut, each generating contrasting test audience scores. Lively commissioned her own editor from Deadpool and Wolverine and incorporated script changes written by Ryan Reynolds. Her version ultimately replaced the director's cut for the theatrical release. Lively justified the takeover by filing a formal civil rights complaint, alleging that Baldoni created a hostile work environment. The filing included claims of unscripted kissing and a demand for intimacy coordinators to ensure her safety on set. Lively's legal team characterized her actions as an attempt to insulate herself and the crew from an abusive director. Baldoni rejected these claims, alleging that Lively weaponized the harassment complaint as a tool to seize creative control. To counter the narrative, Baldoni hired a veteran crisis PR manager to lead his public defense. He brought on Melissa Nathan, the same strategist who represented Johnny Depp during his trial against Amber Heard. Baldoni then launched a $400 million lawsuit against Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist, alleging a coordinated smear campaign. Rival PR firms turned the dispute into a proxy war, with both sides accusing the other of attempting to end their professional careers. In January 2026, a federal judge unsealed hundreds of private communications, exposing the inner workings of the conflict. The records revealed text messages from Lively asking a major pop star to endorse her scene rewrites to help her pressure the director. Taylor Swift agreed to support the changes without reading the script. Following the firing of Baldoni's agency, she reportedly texted Lively, "You won." Internal Sony emails from the Discovery dump show executives reacting to the drama as it unfolded. The emails described Lively as unsavvy and amateur, with one executive writing that she did bring it all on herself. The unsealed transcripts detailed a struggle for total control that persisted throughout the film's post-production. In April 2026, a federal judge dismissed the majority of Lively's sexual harassment claims, citing a lack of actual evidence. 2 weeks before the scheduled trial, the parties reached an out-of-court settlement, abruptly ending the primary litigation. Lively continues to seek triple damages for what she calls retaliatory suits filed by the director's team. Settlement ended the litigation, but left the production in ruins. Friendships were severed, and the studio confirmed that the planned sequel is now unmakeable. Based on the unsealed documents and court rulings, the question remains, who was the actual mastermind behind the sabotage, and who